Hey folks, Matt from Art of the Image here. Wanted to go over and review the Canon 50mm f1.8 version 2 for you. This lens is a lens that probably everybody should own. Even if you have a more expensive 50mm, a faster one, you can have the 50mm f1.8 as a backup. The 50mm f1.8 is tack sharp, it weighs virtually nothing, and it has excellent characteristics all across the board pretty much. So for around $100 you can get an incredible performing lens. So it's probably the best value in the Canon lineup for lenses. You can't really get anything this good for that price anywhere as far as lenses go. This being an f1.8 will allow you to blow out your backgrounds, give you that nice bokeh, that nice out of focus background for portraits, for other type of photos where you want the background out of focus. Being an f1.8, it's a very fast lens, so you can shoot in low light situations and not have to resort to flash, or you can use a little bit of flash and shoot at the low aperture, the wide open aperture, and not have to work your flash as hard. The resolution numbers on this thing are crazy. I've got some I went over some here for you just to give you the exact numbers. I know from lots of use it's very sharp, and I had researched it before I bought it years ago, but I wanted to give you the actual numbers. The photozone.de does the MTF charts on this, and basically they've got it at the f1.8 is at the center is at 1690, and that's with a 2150 line height. So that's basically rated at very good wide open for PhotoZone's evaluation. And then if you go to dxomark.com and look at the lenses, what I've done is I've pulled up a comparison of the the Canon 50mm f1.8, the Canon 50mm f1.4, and the Canon 50mm f1.2L lens. So you've got a varying progression of lenses there in the Canon lineup. You got the very expensive f1.2L lens, which I think is just under $2,000 or somewhere in that neighborhood. You've got the f1.4, which is around $400, $500 if memory serves, and then you've got the $100 gem here. So basically, the scores, the overall scores for DxOMark: 27 for the f1.8, 25 overall for the f1.4, and 25 overall for the f1.2L. So this $100 beauty, the Canon 50mm f1.8, is scoring better than the Canon 50mm f1.4 and the Canon 50mm f1.2L. So that's very impressive. They're all pretty much on par for resolution. They're all quite sharp. The 50 f1.8 gets a 59 LP per millimeter. The 50mm f1.4 gets a 63, and the 50mm f1.2, looks like my page cut off in the middle there, but it's a 50, and I believe it was a 58 or a 57 as well. I'd have to double check that. You can look on dxomark.com. But basically they're all very similar. The overall scores, though, where it factors in all the things of the lens, including transmission, distortion, vignetting, and resolution, the $100 50mm f1.8 wins over the 50mm f1.4 and the 50mm f1.2L. So you can't go wrong with this lens, folks. You can get, as you can see, you can get an aftermarket shade here. I've got the lens hood on here, and that is a really helpful thing to have. I totally recommend buying one. We actually have them for sale here at Art of the Image. If you want one, check out the website and you can buy one. I forget what we've got them listed at. But this lens is something that is a great starter lens, but not only a starter lens, a lens that you'll still continue going to down the road years in, because it performs so well. But at the price, I recommend it to everybody starting out or adding new lenses, because the speed of this lens, being that it's an f1.8 and that it's so sharp, is going to make you really see what you can do with a fast lens and a really sharp lens. It's going to really pull the image and the video out of your camera. If you've got a 550D, if you've got a 60D, if you've got a 7D, 5D Mark II, it doesn't matter. This lens soars. For the price, it's absolutely crazy how good it is. So if you don't have one, if you're looking to add a fast lens to your arsenal, in the Canon lineup, this is the one to start with, because for $100, you're not going to be able to get anything for $100 that's going to up the quality of your photos and your video like this baby is. It makes a beautiful portrait lens on a crop sensor body like the 550D, the T2i, or the 60D, or the 7D. So it gives you about those are 1.6 times crop sensors. So your field of view is right close to 80 millimeters, which is very close to the 85mm classic portrait lens. And it's an f1.8, and it's $100. So pick up this lens, put it on your camera, start doing some portraits, start using it. You can use it for a lot of things and start zooming with your feet, and you tell me that you're not impressed with how well this baby performs. I've had a couple versions of this just because I've sold them over the years when I've bought the f1.4 or the higher lenses, and then thought I didn't need it, and then I've always kicked myself, why did I get rid of that? So this one I've had for a little while now, and it's not going anywhere because it performs just amazing. I'll throw up a video of some shots from it. I've got some photos I've done recently with the 60D of my kids, and it's just an amazing little lens. It's super light, super sharp, and nice fast lens. So anyways, folks, hope that helps if you're looking to decide what to add to your arsenal for lenses. This is definitely one you should consider and you should get out there and get, because for the price, you can't go wrong. So stay tuned to Art of the Image. We'll have some more Canon lens reviews for you soon, and thanks for tuning in, folks.